What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So I have one by a Poor Man's Podcast, and this is about a substitute teacher. I got fired on my first day as a teacher. Wow. So let's get into this video and let's find out.
This substitute teacher got fired on her first day at work for saying something inappropriate to the students. I mean, how dumb can you be?
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? There you go, baby. Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound, okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough and head to toe. Yeah, I know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
After that video went viral, she obviously got fired, but then she made a response video trying to explain exactly what she meant by what she said in the original video. Let's get right into it.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. They got it going on at this joint. They stay bound, okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man.
I want to know exactly what you mean by that. I gotta get up out of this school because these kids are trying to take me down. What exactly? I want you to say it one more time, and I want to know exactly what you meant when you said that. I think it's going to be interesting to hear how you rationalize saying something like that. Damn, I got to get out of this school because these kids are trying to take me down.
And I look so young, I look like one of them. As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I recorded.
No, we took the context that you gave us. You edited that video and you left that part in the video because you thought you were saying something smart. People are overusing the term, taking it out of context. That's when you're mischaracterized in a longer discussion, and with the longer discussion, you would have more context. We're not taking it out of context. We're just dealing with all of the context you decided to give us with your editing.
Without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class. I did not have a class in school. No, I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body camera that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first started, this was my ever record students, or it definitely wouldn't have done it. I actually would have recorded. Knew it was an issue of recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I'm by far no predator or anything close to it.
I don't understand.
Okay, before we get into this, I had no idea I could record students. If you're a content creator, and okay, didn't you go to a substitute before you became a sub? Didn't you go to some orientation? You know, you meet, they tell you the do's and don'ts of when you arrive at a school. I'm sitting here like, because when I substituted years ago, they even said, don't do this, don't, show drugs, don't, be in a room alone with, if you're a male teacher, don't be alone with a female student, stuff like that. And you're sitting here going, I didn't know, because this is my first time subbing. They go over this stuff. At least at the school districts I was, and the time I subbed was like, almost 20 years ago. But they tells you, don't do this, don't, and this is, when cell phones are coming big, don't allow this. Be careful when you do this. If the principal says don't let the students out roaming around, don't do it. And especially if you're a content creator, yeah, record yourself. That's even a given. Oh my goodness.
New trend of teachers going to schools dressing like they're about to go to a club. I don't understand that. Already thought it was a little bit weird when she was walking in and the student said, "Is that a teacher?" And she giggled a little bit, but we'll let that go. And I can already hear the comments, "Oh, bro, what's wrong with having swag? Why can't she dress that way?" Look, there's a way to dress well and still be a little bit more professional. You have to be able to read the room. And then you wonder why America spends the most on education in the entire world and we have such bad results. Everybody tries to make it seem like it's just about the money, and it's not. It's because some of the teachers are doing everything but teaching the things they're supposed to be teaching. School is not about you. It's supposed to be about the kids. And we need teachers that are passionate about results.
For they even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were...
I'm going to say this right now. I'm a black man, and as a grown man, when we say the term shorty, is not typically talking about kids. Now, this could be a regional thing. I know somewhere in the Midwest, especially places like Chicago, they reference younger people as shorty, so I don't know where this is happening. But from the people that I grew up with, usually when people are talking about a shorty, they're hitting on a girl or talking about a girl that they're talking to.
Want to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. They absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. And so I say take the kids were going to take me down. That means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that knew me, they were supporters of mine. So I say take the kids were going to take me down. That means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. So it was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down, all hassling me at once is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids.
But in that moment, there were no other kids around you. I can see if you were being surrounded by kids who were asking you for your autograph and you said something like that. But to say, sheesh, I got to get out of this school because these kids are trying to take me down after you just put a girl on the camera, just seems a little bit odd.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them.
I feel like if that was a man that did that, we would be giving a lot less grace. Rightfully so, by the way.
That is...
Yeah, if a guy went in and did social content, and of course, he was filming girls, young girls, even if like he looked like a kid, yeah, there would be like no grace. He'd be clowned to death, man. I mean, come on. So, yeah, and you're getting a pass because of it. The only thing you did is get fired. The guy could have had all kinds of charges.
Sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voiceover I added way after I left the school. Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying. I was cheering the school on. There was an additional voiceover that I added after I mashed the videos up. I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my terminology, but I absolutely meant no harm. The entire 2 days that I worked at Lake Carmel, I did nothing but my job. I I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Corma those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. Like, truly, like, honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know. What I said in a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. I do realize that those are students and I am an adult. I should have been way more professional with my word choosing. But again, the kids had absolutely no clue there was an additional voiceover that I added on TikTok. I do realize the mistake I made, honestly and truthfully. I was just in the moment being myself. I wasn't thinking inappropriately at all. I'm still learning. I am aware of that, but I honestly truly didn't know, you guys. Like, I just didn't. It's no way that I would have posted it. I wasn't thinking inappropriate. So when you say that I said something inappropriate, it wasn't in a way that you assumed it because I wasn't even thinking that way from the jump. But I truly, sincerely to the bottom of my heart, I do apologize to all of the parents and students at Lake Cormont. I actually loved you guys' school. I would have loved to work there. Like, I know you guys have mischaracterized me, but I am a great person. Like, I am a great person. Aside from the tattoos, I am an excellent person. I do apologize once again. I absolutely meant no harm. I absolutely did again. And I just want you guys to, like, give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. And I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired.
Well, the issue is when you go to school to be a teacher, you're not a content creator. You're a teacher at that moment. We're taking the phones away from the students, but at this point, we damn near need to start taking the phones away from the teachers. A lot of the stuff that goes on in public schools is paid by taxpayer dollars. And as taxpayers, we want results for the money that we're putting into these schools. And we're just not getting that with the lack of professionalism. I know that people don't want to believe this, but how you dress affects the type of respect that you're going to get from people. And if you're a teacher and you're in the school looking like a student, the students are going to start treating you like you're a student. So the problem is you so busy trying to be cool with all the kids that you lose your authority as a teacher. I don't know any other job unless it's like a club promoter where it would be appropriate to show up how she showed up at the school. And I'm talking about her style, but really what was inappropriate was the things that she said, and that was just completely out of pocket. And then we wonder why we can't get results. It's because the teachers are doing everything but teaching math. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special. That's a Help Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content.
Yeah, you're not there as a content creator. You're there to teach. Even if you're a substitute, you're there to do. And again, I mentioned this. Substitution orientation. You know, they tell you things you can do, things you can't do. And I'm sitting here I'm still a little bit like, didn't they tell you? And especially today, they probably will be like, no social media, no filming the kids, no, doing crazy stuff unless you're filming yourself because of with social media today. So I'm like, I'm still questioning, like, did you pay attention in the sub orientation, or did they just hand you a sheet and you didn't read the sheet? I don't know. It just makes me wonder what the heck went wrong, because, okay, I'll give you this. You love teaching, but the thing is, your job is as a substitute teacher, not to be a content creator. Now, I work here in Korea, but I don't go and record myself when I'm teaching out there. I don't record anything unless, I have permission from, the parents. But most of the times I don't record anymore, and I'm just like, yeah, the do's and don'ts. So, yeah, you just got to sit there and go, okay. But it's too bad you got fired. Hopefully you'll learn your lesson. Hopefully. Just don't go there as a content creator. You're an educator. All right. If any of this, enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKL special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.